I've been in this long enough to where I don't really need more than like 30 seconds to know what kind of content I'm dealing with. And it's almost always one of two things. Either whoever put this together is talking like everyone watching already works a blockchain company, or there's clearly a deal in background that's just not getting mentioned. I stopped engaging with Ivor a while back, but there was this one thing I kept circling back to. Like every time anything happens on chain, gas comes out of wallet. Doesn't matter how small transaction is, doesn't matter which network. And at some point, I just went down a rabbit hole on whether any of that's recoverable. Anyway, I've been running DeFi protocols hands-on for a few years, and that kind of repetition just builds something up in you. Like you start recognizing real pretty fast. So today I'm going through a platform that's been on my plate for a while, and I'll also get into my actual process for sniffing out whether something's worth the time. And I never start with theory. I always just go straight into the thing and see what happens. Because like how a product actually responds when someone's using it is just way more revealing than anything written about it. So first thing, hooking up wallet I use the most. All my transaction history is piled up in there. There's a few different ways to connect here, which is like already telling me something. Okay, clean, no friction, my address is right there. Now I gotta go through and mark which chains to scan. So just going down and selecting networks I've been running stuff on and press scan. Okay, system starts going through everything. Okay, platform's laying out the full picture right here. Here's all gas that's come out of my wallet over the whole period of using it, and here's what's there eligible to come back. Press view results. Okay, there it is. Now I need to pick which chain to claim from, or there's just a way to grab all networks at the same time right here, so that's what I'm doing. Then I set which network I want tokens to come through on and hit confirm. And that's really it from my end. Now protocol just needs a few minutes to push it through. Okay, so while that's going, I'll explain what's powering this thing. And I'll just talk through it plainly because like the actual idea here isn't complicated. So protocols plugged into DeFi platforms that exist on chain. Every one of transactions, a small slice goes into a pool. And that pool gets fed from something that most people they don't even know this is a thing. So when transactions are lined up to get processed, the people doing the processing can actually reorder that line a bit and profit off that. And that value just normally disappears and nobody ever sees it again. And then there's also a separate reserve that's there specifically for gas recovery part, which is the exact thing that just got started. So those three things together, that's the actual source of the rebates. That's basically the whole picture. So I've had it running for a while now, checking how things look across different conditions, and nothing ever popped up that made me go, wait, something's wrong here. It's not some sprawling platform trying to do everything. It's got one job and it just does that job. And that kind of focus is actually pretty rare. Usually means whoever built it wasn't just throwing stuff at the wall. Nothing in how it's set up ever felt like it was papering over something, and it just stayed consistent the whole time. And that's the thing, like that's what I look at more than anything else. Not the pitch, just does it keep doing what it's supposed to do? Thanks for your time.